Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello. I got you loud and clear.
Davidson County Airport. Automated weather observation 2145 Zulu weather wind calm visibility 10 clear below 1,000 temperature 2
What's up?
Celsius.
This radio thing has got to be the worst thing ever.
Is it still doing that?
Yeah, I'm about to go buy another cable today.
Altitude,
You're not having any issues with yours, do you?
No, not a bit.
Where'd you get yours from? Sporties or Amazon or? I got mine from Amazon.
Amazon, I think. But it's a light speed.
Automated
Are you talking about the actual headset or the cable?
It's the camera cable.
Zulu weather.
Oh, camera cable.
Calm, visibility.
Oh yeah, I think I got mine from Amazon.
Clear.
Yeah, I got mine from Amazon too because it was like $30 cheaper than Sport.
Yeah.
6 Celsius. Dew point.
But I can't hear anything you're saying.
Altimeter 3020. Remark. Density altitude.
I got an idea.
1,000.
Plug it into the back here. There's a port in the back.
Well, I gotta have this plugged into this.
Oh, okay.
But here's what I gotta say. So now that I have it half plugged up, I can hear you better than when I plug it up.
Okay. Yeah, just leave it there then.
14.
I'm just gonna leave.
Zulu weather.
If I need to, then.
Calm visibility 10. Clear below 1,000 temperature 6 Celsius. Dew point 18 altimeter 3020. Remark. Density
Transponders on
altitude
standby.
1,900.
Alright, flaps up on the left, up on the right, and indicating up.
Davidson County Airport. Automated weather observation 2.
Alright, that's where. Alright, we are heading to right about there. Actually get
Davidson County Airport. Automated weather observation 2147 Zulu weather wind calm visibility 10 clear below 1,000 temperature 6 Celsius. Dew point 18 altimeter 3020. Remark. Density altitude 1,900.
right. 3020 looks a little low. I'm just gonna 3022. And I got 700.
Weather wind.
Oh, and that's the altitude is 1900.
Alrighty.
Alright. Going to try to move the seat up just a little bit.
Alright.
Make sure it doesn't go back on takeoff again. Sure it will. Okay. Altimeter said whether AWAS obtained autopilot we don't have. Check the flight. Okay. Okay. Alright, the left goes up, right goes up, down, up, down, right, right, left, goes up, right goes down. Alright, flight controls are free. Pilot disconnect, departure clearance we got, starting unit checklist is complete.
Okay.
Do our before takeoff checklist.
Yeah, let's run up there and do our run up real quick.
Okay. Test our brakes. My brakes work.
And mine work.
Hey, well, sick here, but that's 2-4.
Yeah, I think maybe we'll just do 6 today. We'll check that windsock here in a minute, but 6 will be better for what we want to do today.
Okay, parking brake is set. Cabin doors are closed and locked. Parking brake set. Don't stop the thing.
I'll stomp on it for you.
Belts are adjusted and locked. Instruments set. Fuel selector is on both. Fuel shutoff valve is on. Check the fuel 3/4 in both. So that looks good. Mixture is full rich. Once again, selector is then trim set for takeoff. Alright, we'll do our mag check. Alright, power coming up to 1800. Oil pressure's in the green, oil temperature still coming up, sections in the green. And we'll do a mag check. Not much of a drop at all, that's pretty good. 50 RPM maybe. About 100 that time. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Sections in the green, oil pressure's in the green. And meters. Is that yours or mine?
That's mine. I was just checking to make sure it's on.
Okay. Alright, I would say our magnetors are good, suction's good, instruments are good, charging, mixture set, carb heat is coming off. 800 pounds clear, bottle friction lock. Will adjust. Radios are set for 122.8. Carb heat is off. Power out. Autopilot's off. Dead normal takeoff.
Let's do a short field takeoff.
Okay, a short field takeoff, and this plane has no flaps, so flap 0.
A good thing, because they don't do that anyway.
Gotta do it for the soft field one
Good thing
day.
we can't do 10, because we can't go to 10 anyway.
We'll just have to do like 8 or 11 or whatever it goes to.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so just needed a takeoff briefing. So we're gonna take off runway 6.
Okay.
Do a short field takeoff, no flaps in this plane.
Okay.
Climb out at VX to clear the obstacle.
Okay.
59 knots. And then once clear the obstacle, we'll pitch down for VY and climb out. We're going to go to the northwest. I guess it's over in this area.
Yep. Kind of in this general direction. You can actually add a point.
Oh, that's cool. Okay. And there's an obstacle over there, about 1,000.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye out for that.
Alright.
Tell me, that obstacle, is it an MSL or AGL?
Well, the top number is in MSL and the bottom number is in AGL.
Okay.
So it's 300 feet off the ground. Oh, no. 1,053 off sea level, so MSL.
Okay.
So we'll probably be... Okay, and we can double check that because we know we're at 700, that's not that far away, and 300 plus 700 thousand.
Right.
Okay, we will do a normal, the short field takeoff, and if we have engine trouble below 600 feet, let you put it down for us real soft. I'll try to crank it back up.
Okay.
And above 600 we might make the turn back, and you'll be the guy see on, I'll be the savior hopefully.
Okay, that'll work.
And other than that, go.
Shallow traffic,
Okay.
Cherokee 6622 Whiskey.
Parking brake coming off.
5 miles to the south.
Come off the brakes.
To cross midfield at 2,000 feet for runway 13. Shallow traffic.
Yeah, he's going to go to 2-4. I mean, I guess we could go to 2-4. We're just going to make a right turn out then.
Okay. Davidson County, Cessna Skyhawk 2818 Echo, taxi in to 24 via Alpha will be number 2 for departure to the northwest. Guess I said departure there, but oh well.
I didn't hear that guy at all on the radio, did you?
No. And the radio's working because...
Yeah, how can you tell if you're looking at this? Well, there's that, but what else can you do? To kind of test it.
Turn the squawk knob.
Pull that knob out,
Yeah.
and pull this knob out. Yeah, and that kind of that lets you know that you're on the frequency.
Okay. So what does that do when you pull it out?
It's the squelch, essentially.
And then that adjusts the volume?
Yep.
But this adjusts the volume now when it's pushed in.
Yeah, volume and then squelch. There's was that life flight or?
Yeah, I think they're training though. That's not the usual helicopter.
No, it doesn't.
Guy didn't say anything.
What's that?
This guy in front of us didn't say anything.
Yeah, I don't understand that. Like, has he got a radio issue or what? A retard? Bunch of retards at this airfield?
We definitely found a few so far.
Yeah.
I mean, holy crap, we were close to one the other.
Yeah, we did.
I wish I had that on video.
Yeah. Wait, maybe I did. I haven't gone back and looked at that video yet.
I'll tell you right now that I'd be interested to see that.
I need to see if I can dig that up. I just haven't posted it yet. I did post your solo.
I saw that earlier, right before I left to come out here.
Yep. That was a good one. Those 2 landings were very good. Made me proud.
I just need to keep doing that. Looks a lot
Except for when you made my phone drop.
Yeah, I know. It was like hanging, dangling. It was just barely dangling. But as soon as I have bounced just a teeny bit, it come off. I was like, man, he ain't gonna let me let that down.
Yeah, you. It's such a hard landing, man.
Davidson County, Lightsport 024 Juliet.
Oh.
Taking off runway 24 and remaining in the pattern. There.
So he does have a radio.
Guess he doesn't. He doesn't need a taxi. Oh. Davidson County, Cessna Skyhawk 2818 Echo, holding short of 24, Davidson County.
Yeah, I got the notification.
Oh, did you hear it? That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have our flaps to 0 for short field takeoff. We will close our windows. Fuel is on both. Make sure trim is set for takeoff. We need to turn. Flaps are up. RPs is on roll. Alright, lights, camera, action. We'll wait on him for just a second.
Alright.
Up in the air. Alright, let's camera action. Davidson County, Cessna Skyhawk 2818 Echo, taking off runway 24 for departure to the northwest, Davidson County. Lights, camera.
And then we got a 50-foot obstacle there. We're gonna. There's a big old freaking cow in the middle of the runway. He's like 50 foot tall. It's the biggest cow I've ever seen. Approach end is clear.
Davidson County, Lightsport 024 Juliet. Turning left crosswind, runway 24. Davidson.
I never noticed that stop sign over there before.
Yeah, you gotta stop there.
Not go out there. We all the runway up. Nobody down there.
Good, he used all the runway.
Oh look, and the cloud's gonna help us out on this takeoff so I can see. Okay, I see a 2-4, I see a 2-4. Set it to 2-4.
Davidson County, Lightsport 024 Juliet. Turning left downwind, runway 24. Davidson.
Pressure for Rich. Full power coming up.
Green.
Green, here we go.
Oil pressure's green.
Oil pressure is in the green. airspeed is starting to come alive. We're still making good power. That right rudder in there, we got airspeed alive and at 50. And we're at 55, we'll rotate.
This is Light Sport 024 Juliet. Just about midfield on a downwind for runway 24.
Positive rate, we're at 50.
Keeping that right rudder, good, good. All right, you cleared the obstacle, there you go.
All right, we'll pitch down for Y now.
BY.
Want to tap the brakes? How do you tap the brakes and not lose coordination? I don't know.
You take both feet off and you apply them to the brakes at the same time.
I always like get a little yaw left. Okay, we're at 1200. Can't see. Clear.
Looks like you're clear off to the right here.
We'll make a right turn.
Yep.
Davidson County, Cessna Skyhawk 2818 Echo, making a right turn out of the pattern. Davidson County.
Yeah, and I'd just say we're heading, we're going to be heading west-northwest.
Davidson County, Cessna Skyhawk 18 Echo, exiting pattern to the west-northwest, Davidson County.
All right. And we're climbing on up to
Davidson County, Light Sport 024 Juliet, turning left base, runway 24, touch and go, Davidson.
And we'll just climb it on up to 3,000 feet. You're climbing up,
024 Juliet, turning final.
As you're looking out, look for smoke and smokestacks and stuff like that. That'll help you determine wind direction on the ground.
Okay.
And let's head more 300.
Kind of hazy.
Yeah, a little bit today. Unusual for a fall day.
Guess it's usually not this hot in October.
What's that?
I guess it's not typically this hot at the end of October neither.
Yeah. All right, once we level off here, go ahead and level off at 3,000.
I gotta get my bearings back.
Yeah, there's not much horizon today.
Davidson County, Light Sport 024 Juliet, turning left crosswind for runway 24, Davidson.
Well, I tried.
That's okay. Just get it leveled off here, and we'll just stop the climb. You're gonna have to trim nose down. You're trimming up, and you're still climbing. There you go. Okay. What I want you to do is close your eyes and tuck your chin down to your chest. And I want you to just maintain level flight here. Close your eyes.
Oh my God.
Close your eyes and tuck your chin down to your chest. We're going to simulate that you just flew into a cloud. You can't see anything. And you don't have any instruments. So I want you just to try to fly the airplane and, you know, keep it straight and level here. And I want you just to go by feel only. No sight, just by feel. What does the airplane feel like it's doing?
I don't know, I feel like I'm falling.
Yeah, that's fine. Just make whatever corrections or inputs you think you need to do to keep the plane straight and level. Don't look, you can't cheat. I'll poke you with this stick if you cheat. I'll tell you when to look.
Hopefully it's not like we're riding another plane. Just kidding.
No, I'm keeping us. We're clear on the ADS-B and clear out here. Keep going. Just keep us straight and level.
It's a weird feeling.
It is a weird feeling.
Hartsville 06, there's a power off 18 around 30.
Alright, you think you're straight and level? That was actually not bad. You actually did really good. Most students will start going all over the place.
I feel like the wind was starting to blow us the last like 20 seconds.
Yeah.
I feel like it like yawing, but...
Alright, I want you to close your eyes and put your chin down again.
Okay.
And I want you to make a right turn. Make a right banked turn. You've been reading up on this, haven't you?
I'm just...
Henderson, Oxford, Polaris 834, November Golf, 18.
Most people make huge inputs and corrections, which get them into lots of trouble.
Yeah, I don't want to do anything crazy right now since I can't see.
Davidson County,
And I know that a little bit of aileron will bank more than you think it will. Like it doesn't take much to go to 30 degrees, so yank on it, it'll be 65 degrees.
All right, you're doing good. I've got the flight controls. Keep your chin down and your eyes closed, though. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna get you. This is what we call unusual attitudes. And I'm gonna put the plane in a bit of an unusual attitude, and then you're gonna wake up suddenly and recover. Okay.
Okay.
Now the recovery is just simply if you have a nose down attitude and the airspeed's increasing, you pull the power back and you gently level the wings and then pull the nose up gently, okay?
Okay.
If you're in a nose up attitude, then you will
push the nose forward,
push the nose down and level the wings.
Give it power.
Yep.
That feels weird.
It is going to feel weird.
That's a left turn.
All right, wake up and recover. Power out, nose up to the, and then gradually add the power back in. Good, we got traffic right over our left side there. Look at your left side, you'll see them.
County Light 4034 Juliet.
Oh, pretty close.
For taxiing back to the ramp,
Is that an Air Force? I mean, that's like a, maybe it's not. It's a pretty fast mover though.
All right, now put your head down and eyes closed. Okay. We're gonna do that again.
Roger.
All right, recover. Level the wings first. There you go. So it's opposite order. When you're pitched up, it's nose down, level the wings, good, and then add power if you need to. And if you're pitched down, it's reduce power, level the wings, and nose up. So, good. All right, those were some unusual attitudes. I want you to do one clearing turn, whichever direction you want, I don't care.
Okay, well, since I can see better to the left, I'm gonna go left.
Okay.
Left turn, here we go.
And we're looking for traffic. All right, and then let's make one more clearing back to the right, 90 degrees. And I want you to, this time I want you to pick a point, roll out on that point, and use that as a reference. We're gonna do some stalls here. Okay, I want to ask you a question. Okay, I have the flight controls.
You have the flight controls.
Will this airplane stall at, 30 knots, 25 knots?
Well, it will stall at any airspeed if the angle of attack is freaked.
Yes, will it stall at 90 knots?
Yes.
Yes, it will. And that's because of, you just mentioned it, angle of attack, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to do a, what's called an accelerated stall. We're going to go into a, we're going to make sure our maneuvering speed is, what's our VA maneuvering speed?
90 knots.
Yeah, so as long as if we're in the wide arc, we're pretty good on maneuvering speed. But
okay.
I think 90 is the VA. You need to memorize VA if you don't have it on here.
I don't have it on.
Should have it on here. So we want to be at maneuvering speed. We want to do our clearing turns. And we want to set up for a 45-degree bank turn. So here we go. We're going to do a 45-degree bank turn to the left. There on the left. We want to maintain altitude. And then once we get to that 45, we're going to gradually pull back. And this is going to be an accelerated stall. And you're going to feel the airplane actually buff it. And actually, there's the stall warning. Do you feel that?
Yeah, that's weird.
Okay, so we literally were about to stall. I didn't actually let it stall. I didn't let it brake. But we were going almost, 85 knots. Yeah. So this plane will stall, and you don't have to be going slow. I want you to do one to the right. So just maneuvering speed and do a 45-degree bank turn, and then just slowly pull back on the yoke.
And that's, okay, 60 is that one, so between those two.
Yep. 45 is going to be you right there.
Between the two, okay.
Yep. And you can use that horizon right there is a 45-degree bank. Now start pulling back.
Whoa.
You feel the G's? You're going to feel the G's.
Yeah.
And you just pull back till you feel it. And actually, this thing does not want to stall.
Yeah, it was trying to get uncoordinated there too, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to make sure that you stay coordinated. Keep that ball in the center.
Yeah.
Do you feel that G on you?
Yeah, all the blood rushed to my head.
Yeah, okay, so that's what fighter pilots get to play with. Only they get to do the really hard stuff. All right, so this plane, again, it just doesn't want to stall very easily.
Right.
Let's do a clear and turn back to the right. So that would be an accelerated stall, what we just attempted. Now, we're going to do a cross control stall. And I'm not going to actually do a full one, but I'll demonstrate this, and I just want you to see. This is that dangerous sort of, if we were low to the ground and we're turning base to final situation, right? So, my airplane for a second.
Okay, here.
And make sure we're clear.
Clear.
Just do one clear, look around.
I don't see my left.
My quadrant looks clear. I don't see anything ADS-B to you.
No.
Okay, so what what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to slow it down as if we were on a base turn to final, and I'm going to start at just a gentle descent. I'm not going to put flaps in because this can be kind of hairy if you, and it can be an entry into a spin. So we're not going to go that far today, but I'm going to turn base to final here. And then what happens is you're turning base to final and there's the runway and you're like, oh man, I'm not going to get it. So instead of using aileron, you use rudder and you try to push it around, and then you feel like, oh man, and then you crank it around like this. And you see where that ball is, and then you really start putting some altitude in here. The nose is up, and then did you feel that? It's wanting to stall right there. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm not going to actually let it, but that was a cross control. We were about to do a cross control. That was a cross control stall entry. All right, and that's why I kept telling you when you're doing base to final, don't try to pull that nose around. All right, where's that tower at? So, let's see, yeah, we're doing good on altitude anyway. All right, so go ahead and recover. All right, those were two stalls that your examiner may ask you about those. Now, we don't do those a lot, but we need to do a few more of those just so you get comfortable with what those look like. All right, go ahead and set up, but let's do a power on stall now. If you want to do a clearing turn, that's fine.
Okay, I'm going to turn right.
So we did a cross control stall. We attempted a accelerated stall. Now you're going to do a power on.
A little different with this higher, with me being higher in the seat. I gotta get my sight picture better.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we will.
Henderson, Oxford traffic, Sirius 4 Kilo Charlie. We're 15 miles to the north of the field, just coming out at 3,700 feet. The joining pattern for runway 6. Are you guys using Henderson, Oxford?
Okay.
And supposed to make a radio call. How's this sound? Thank you.
Airspeed off to 55 knots.
Yep. And this will be also another name for this power on stall. Could be what?
Takeoff stall.
Departure stall. All right, let's go ahead. And we're going to rotate. And let's pretend you got your trim up there too high and it's...
Oh, yeah, there.
Coming up. There you go. Keeping that right rudder in there, keeping it coordinated. Starting to feel the buffet.
Imminent.
There it goes. Pitch it down. There you go. Okay, let's talk about that.
Henderson, Oxford traffic.
What'd you do wrong there?
4 Kilo Charlie.
Well, we spun to the right, which is...
That was a spin entry right there you started to get into.
I can't believe I made it spin right, though, and not left.
It didn't actually spin, but it was a spin entry. Like you were about to spin if I'd have let you kept going. Let's go back to the right. Aim for that big field over there.
Okay.
Okay, so as soon as it started to go, you know what you instinctively did? That was wrong? You pulled back.
Yeah, that's the opposite of what you're supposed to do.
And that's when I took over and pushed forward. So, yeah, you do not ever want to, whenever it's in any kind of stall or spin entry, you don't ever want to pull back on this yoke. You're gonna, if I'd let you pull all the way back, you'd have immediately entered the spin. All right, so let's do a power off stall. Approach to landing stall.
Okay. Right, well, off here. I'll carve you down. Power 1500.
And we'll say our clearing turns are done.
Okay. Clearing turns done. Flaps 10. Flaps 20. Flaps 30. Flaps 40.
Henderson, Oxford traffic, Sierra 6.
All right, so
I'm pretty close to stalling now.
yeah, pretty close.
Pattern altitude, be joining 45
Now we'll just pull back.
Yep.
We're 7 miles west of the field, and we'll be joining the left base for runway 6, full stop, Columbus.
There it goes. Good. You released the yoke. Good. Carpeed in. Nose to the horizon. Looking for positive rate. There you go.
Positive rate. Flaps 30. Positive rate. Flaps 20.
Good. That time you reacted the right way. By
Positive rate. Flaps 10.
Is 8 miles to the west, inbound for landing line.
And positive rate. Flaps 0.
by releasing the back pressure on the yoke. You pushed forward actually, which was a really good thing. See the difference between that one and the previous one?
Yeah, and it recovered like immediately.
Yeah, immediate. Okie doke.
For traffic, here, 614 Kilo Charlie, 3 miles north of the field, 600 feet, joining 45 left downwind for runway 6, Henderson, Oxford.
Yeah, if you, let's do,
kind of high now, but
yeah. Okay. Well, we just had an engine failure. So first thing is what?
pitch for the airspeed should be 68.
Okay. Best glide. You need to have that memorized. Is it 68?
Marlboro County, traffic stall 786, full golf on the left downwind for runway 7, Marlboro County.
Then what's next?
Pick out a field.
Yeah, pick out a field quick.
For traffic here, 614 Kilo Charlie, running a 45 left downwind for runway 6, will be full stop, Henderson, Oxford.
If there's nothing in front of you, turn the airplane a little bit. And then look down the wing and see if you see anything else.
There's a big field right down there.
There you go.
Traffic November 416 Bravo.
And then pick your landing spot. Where's your landing spot on that field going to be?
Runway 5,
That green pasture close to the river there.
Okay, that looks like a nice rectangular deal. Look at your smoke for the wind.
Wind's going that way.
But it's not that much, so you could land either way on that today. All right, you're 65. What's next?
Mayday, 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 mayday. Squawk 7700.
Okay.
And then checklist,
Okay.
which is emergency.
And what should be on the frequency here?
121.5.
Okay. Yeah. Don't get too far away from that field now. I don't know if you're going to make it now.
We'll make it.
Yeah, you're fine.
Pretty high. And we have an emergency checklist that you could read for me. That'd be great.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. All right. We
Might be on the other page.
We're going to go back over here. Engine failure during flight. Airspeed 65 knots. Not 68.
65.
All right. Fuel shutoff valve is on.
On.
Fuel selector valve on both.
But
Aux fuel pump switch. We don't have one. Primer in and locked.
primer interlock.
Mixture rich.
Extra for it.
Ignition both start. And we're not going to do that right now. All right.
Then I would set up for landing.
Okay.
A little high, so.
And that's not the end of it, but there's more to do right before touchdown. We'll go over that here in a second. Got your point picked out where you're going to touch down?
Yeah.
You're going a little faster than 65 knots, which means you're losing altitude faster. I'd crank in a little bit more trim. I'm going to clear the engine for a second. And I'm not going to help you here, so you got to make that field. Are you on a downwind here, or what are you doing?
Yeah.
You're on a downwind? Okay.
If I'm going to turn right, I guess.
Okay. You're downwind and then base and then final?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to land the wrong way, but I was a little too high, so.
No, that's fine. Whatever you... In an emergency, it's whatever works.
A little too close. But then again, I don't want to get too far away, so.
Becoming traffic coming 58 Echo is turning base to runway 14 route 10.
And I would say at this point,
I'll clear the engine.
we're beam the numbers.
Yeah, I would say that too.
But then I would pitch, well, I guess I just, yeah.
All right, do you think you would make that field?
Yeah. Pretty close.
I think you would. Now, if you had to lose some altitude or some, you might have to pull it around here
4 miles to the north.
and really start to do a slip, keeping your airspeed up. But a slip would look like this. Okay? I'll let you go around.
Okay, recover.
Full power to the horizon. Trim out. And let's go to the right to avoid the tower off to the left. Make a nice right turn here. And just before touchdown, we would have needed to do this. We would have needed to cut the mixture off, turn your fuel off, turn the ignition off, and turn the master off and open the cabin doors. Okay?
A lot of stuff going on there trying to land them.
Yeah, so see this line right here?
Yeah.
All that stuff needs to be done just prior to touchdown.
Okay.
So you could have me read all that off. You could say, read me the prior to touchdown emergency. It'd be mixture off, fuel shut off, valve off, ignition off, one last Mayday radio call, master switch off, cabin doors open. Why do we open the doors just prior to touchdown?
So they don't get like jammed shut, we can't get out.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so if that was a real emergency, do you think we'd have survived?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Did you see how a slip could lose some altitude there real quick?
Yeah.
All right.
I can take that back.
You need to try a slip here pretty soon, but I want you to set up for a turnaround at point. So get up to, this is a good altitude, 2200. And let's find a place where there's not a tower here.
We're going between two towers right now.
Yeah, let's, we're actually on a good heading here. If you want to find a point that you want to do a turnaround at point on, and we'll stay at 2,200 feet.
Or 23.
Or 23, yeah. Kind of getting in a little bit of
Toward the town.
Might want to turn right here. And let's see what we find out there. If you find an old farmhouse, or definitely don't want to do it over a town. Alright, that tower, there should be, right off our nose, there should be a tower down there. It's a smaller one.
I mean, the airport's right over there.
Yeah. Let's head off that way, see if we can find a point. Heck, I don't even care if you want to Use something over that big field over there somewhere.
There's a tower over there though, it's a problem. Now I gotta figure out how to judge my height above the horizon here.
Let's see here.
I see.
You see a pond or anything really that will...
I think I'm gonna shoot. See that patch of trees in the middle of that field there?
Yeah, perfect. That'll work.
Like an actual point, so.
Yeah.
The wind.
And it does look like it's clear of towers and stuff.
The wind is blowing that way.
Okay. So we want to enter what way? Downwind or upwind?
Downwind, ain't it? Which is, this will be the wrong way. And it'll be, come back this way.
You can come back this way, that's fine.
It'll be downwind.
Generally we want to be how far off the ground, AGL, for these maneuvers?
1,000 feet.
And if it's 700 feet, so about 1,800 feet to 2,000 is a good number. I think you can go on up to 22 probably. I wouldn't go much higher than that for a ground reference maneuver.
I'll try to lose a little bit of altitude.
Got your point?
I do, it's over here. I'm gonna come back to it.
Basically enter downwind and then your steepest turn will be...
As soon as I turn in.
Yep. Opposite the wind direction, right? Where's that point?
Not too close to it.
I can't even see it. Oh, is that it right there?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're too close to it.
Okay. So if I get blown, you're not going to be able to tell, really, I guess.
Think about almost like a half-mile square away from it.
Okay.
If you can pick an intersection or a road and use that as where your wings are going to go over.
Okay.
And that's kind of your radius. Like draw an imaginary radius line around the road.
Like a crossroad then,
Yeah, let me take the airplane for a second.
Okay.
Let's see, where's your point? This...
There off our 6, 7 o'clock. Gotta get better at judging how far half a mile is.
Okay, that little round patch right there, right off the wing?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a good distance from there, right here.
So like
okay.
2/3 up the strut.
Yeah, and you want to keep that distance all the way around. So, where's our wind coming from?
Like it was coming this way.
Okay, so this is going to be your shallowest bank right here. Shallow bank right here. because it's wanting to blow us into that point. You see that?
Right, yeah.
So actually I'm really shallowed out here.
Almost like straight and level.
Yeah, I mean, you want to keep a little bank in, but not much right here because, again, that wind's going to blow us right back in. You also want to keep your altitude. So let's say 2,000 feet is what we're going to pick. And then it's just keep a constant radius all the way around. Almost like you could draw a circle around it and you're going to stay on that circle. So like I'd use that tree line right there as my next point. Then I'm gonna turn at.
Yeah, okay. Basically, you try to have 4 sections of your turn.
Yes, have 4 points that your plane's going to go over. And then as I'm coming in on the downwind here, I'm going to have a steep. My bank's going to start getting steeper. Not much, but steeper, and I'm still trying to keep that same radius. And look, right here, 2,000 feet. We're not moving off of that altitude. So your examiner's going to be looking at altitude. Going to be looking at distance from the point, your division of attention, all those things. Now here, right about here, if our wind's coming out of that direction, we should start to see our steepest bank right in here. Now if there's not much wind, like there's not tonight, it's not going to be that steep. Okay, so it's not that much steeper than on the other side. And that's really just because we don't have a ton of wind right now. Okay? And then, you know, I would pick maybe that little pond or little road over there. That's going to be my next point that I'm aiming for. Again, just keeping that same radius all the way around. All right, your airplane for a second. All right, go one more time around and then we'll... And if your power's set, you really shouldn't have to do much on that, on the power, should you? I mean, you're just keeping the same altitude. These people are probably like, what's this guy doing? He's going around and around and around in circles.
Uh-oh. The ambulance down there.
What's that?
The ambulance off the wing.
Oh, yeah. Where's your point? Oh, right there. Okay, good. Good. You see how this is working?
Yeah.
Okie doke. Once you get down the other way, let's exit out and we need to see if we can get a turnaround a point here. I mean a S-turn. So what I'm going to be looking for is a straight road or a... We'll exit this on the downwind.
Roger.
Yep, there's your smoke. See, it's not doing much. Man, every time we fly, you don't get to have any wind correction because we don't have any wind. Very annoying. Okay, I got our good thing for our S-turns is this power line. You see the power line off the right?
Yeah.
See that stretch of straight?
Yeah.
And I think it continues off that way too.
It's right below us right now.
Yeah, so you can do S-turns. Let's just switch now. We're going to do S-turns across the power line.
Okay.
And we'll just keep an eye out for towers.
Oh my God. So,
and we'll keep 2,000 feet. Which will keep us clear of these little towers too. All right, now enter the, you want to enter sort of downwind too if you can. And then wings level across the...
We're too close to this power line to make a left turn, so I'm going to go right and then back left.
Okay, you're going to do it to the right then?
Well, I can hold the tower right there. I'm just going to turn around and then I'll go to the left. I'll make left turns. So I'll make a right,
okay.
Then I'll start it.
Okay.
We were like 500 yards from the...
Okay. Just be sure on your check ride to let the examiner know what you're doing.
Okay.
Because otherwise they're going to assume. Remember, if you don't tell them what you're doing, they're going to assume. 2,000 is a good altitude for this. All right, and we want to be perpendicular to the line, right? So we want to be just like this when you cross wings level, and then you'll start your radius turn. And again, not much wind, so we're probably not going to need too steep of a bank on these things today. All right, and be sure to be perpendicular to the line right when you cross. See that line?
Yeah.
Perpendicular.
Oh, well, this is perpendicular on this side, so.
Okay. Oh, you're doing it to, I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah, okay. I'm sorry.
That was my fault. I thought you were doing to the right. Yeah, and don't, the urge is to turn in too soon. Let it have a nice radius. Pick yourself another road out here or something as your other point.
I got you, like
yes.
quarter turns at a time.
Exactly. When I did mine in Oklahoma, we had nice straight roads that were each a mile apart. Yeah. It was so easy because all you had to do was pick one of these roads. But here, there's no such thing as a straight road.
Now, like I'm too close. I didn't make the radius big enough, I guess.
And we want to be wings level when you cross that line again. Good. Roll out wings level. Alright, and it's not going to be much of a turn. I'd hold right there because we need that radius. Pick a point out here or a line.
Look at that house there.
Okay. And like draw an imaginary perpendicular line going that way.
Yeah.
Almost like you had grid paper.
Right. Just a semicircle or whatever.
Yeah. And then you can see your smoke, you can see what it's doing, so your steepest bank would be right about here. You're going to need a steeper bank. There you go. And then we're going to roll wings level across the line. And go the other way. Now this one will be a steep or shallow bank?
A shallow bank.
Shallow bank, yep. Like a real shallow bank.
Can't even do it.
And of course it doesn't help that our imaginary line doesn't go straight.
I feel like I'm not even turning that, like, probably turned in a little too early there.
And then once you roll wings level, we'll exit out here.
Okay.
Okay, all right. Take us home, Kimosabi. I'm not telling you where home is.
Scattered 5,500. Scattered 6,500. Scattered temperature 2 Celsius. Dew point 19er. Altimeter 3021.
Which way are you going to land? You got to think real quick about it because you're about to enter the pattern.
Davidson County Airport. Automated weather observation.
I guess.
2, 4, 3.
There's nobody else in the
weather,
pattern.
Wind.
No, there's not, but can you, is this the normal way to enter a pattern?
I mean, I guess I need to go up, right, or just go around. I'll just go to 2-4, I guess.
Okay, so yeah, I'd swing it around then because you're
2 Celsius.
You're not entering the correct way.
Yeah.
And even though we know nobody's out here, I want you to do it the correct way.
Okay. Davidson County, Cessna Skyhawk 2818 Echo, about a mile southwest of the field. I'm going to be entering a 45 for downwind for runway 24, Davidson County.
Scattered 5.
What's the problem with what's the problem with that radio transmission?
Didn't go through because I just told the weatherman that.
Yes, yeah.
Davidson County, Cessna Skyhawk 18 Echo, about a mile south of the field. Going to enter a 45 downwind for 24, Davidson County.
If you had it to do over again, would you come this side of the field like this?
No, because it's pretty dangerous if somebody's taking off too.
Yes, yeah. So if you had it to do over again, what'd you do?
Guess either go that way or go away that way and come back around.
Yeah, I'd just fly over midfield. I would have made a turn and then come over midfield.
I need to lose a lot of altitude now. I'm gonna go this way and just come back because it's all jacked up.
Gonna make a nice 45 entry.
Yeah. Try to do something right here. Start making a little progress and then you give me accelerated stalls or something to get me all out of sorts.
Oh, that ain't even the half of it yet, buddy.
I know. We hadn't gone anywhere yet.
I got all sorts of little tricks to play on you. There's our little solar farm.
Yeah.
So if you're going to enter your 45, you're going to want to be at what altitude then? Once you turn back around?
1800.
Okay. Hey, solar farm. A nice field right there, right off the wing. Boy, that'd be nice to land on. At least it looks like from here, unless there's a power line down there I can't see.
4,800. Scattered 5,500. Scattered temperature 2 Celsius. Dew point 19er. Altimeter 3021.
I'd make another call, even though there's nobody out here. Make a call.
Davidson County, Cessna Skyhawk 2818 Echo, entering a 45 downwind for 24, Davidson County.
All right. What else needs to happen right now?
I need to do the cruise checklist and approach checklist,
and then the pre-landing checklist.
The pre-landing checklist when I get lined up here. Well, I guess I could do it now, but
I'll just do it now.
That's on both undercarriages set to make sure it's full rich. There's no props on, no pumps, light switches are on, seatbelts are on. Pre-landing checklist is complete.
All right, you're descending through your pattern here.
Yeah.
Car beats out. All right, now you're in the pattern.
Finally. A little low, but
that's okay. You already got your carb heat out.
Yeah. Well, I pulled the power back to descend, and I was like, well, I'll pull the carb heat out. So where are being our numbers?
Yep, sure.
Flaps 10. We're in the white arc. But of course, that didn't work. A little low. Get a little bit of power. We're a little close.
Where's that little
Right part?
Yeah, that you used to turn over there that you like so much.
I don't know. I'm all jacked up today. I think that's it there. Davidson County, Cessna Skyhawk 2818 Echo, turning base for 24, full stop, Davidson County. I can't see the airspeed at all with these nice backlights you got here. Level, flaps 20.
That's because it doesn't even work.
Approach engine's clear.
Airspeed lights out.
Davidson County, Cessna Skyhawk 2818 Echo, turning final for 24, full stop, Davidson County.
All right, so this is the overshoot thing that we were talking about. This is where the accelerated stall happens. people will try to use rudder to get over, and then they'll pull up.
Right. So flap 30. I would say this approach sucks.
Yeah, it does, but you're getting it back. Coming back quick. Are you high, low, or just right?
A little high.
Good. So what can you do for that?
What?
Charlie traffic, Bonanza 9360.
Watching that airspeed.
9 miles to the south, inbound on RNAV 31.
Davidson County, Cessna Skyhawk, Echo short final, Davidson County.
Yeah, you don't need any power right now. I don't know why the power's coming in. 5. Hold the numbers. Now pull up, pull up, pull up. That's whoa. There we go.
It was a gentle bounce, at least.
At least that. Yeah. I'll take a gentle bounce over a hard bounce in.
Once it bounced, I was like, did it really go off the ground? I couldn't even tell.
It was about to be a real hard impact, though. That it was like you were screaming.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Oh man, it got hot.
Ugh. Yeah, no time for another solo tonight. Sorry.
Davidson County, Cessna Skyhawk, 2818 Echo, pulling off at Alpha 2, Davidson County. Oh, that's good.
We used up all of our time.
We did a lot, though.
Yeah, we covered a lot.
Okay. Stop. Yeah, our after landing checklist. Flaps coming up. Car pitch is on cold. We'll leave our lights on until we get over.
Okay.
Alright, after landing checklist. Flaps are up. Car pitch is on cold. The brakes don't work good. Transponders on standby. We'll leave our on after landing checklist complete.
It was a pretty night, but it was very buggy. It was hard to see out there. That makes it not fun for ground reference maneuvers.
Davidson County, Cessna Skyhawk 2818 Echo, clear runway 24, taxi into the ramp via Alpha, Davidson County. Oh. Even though the approach was not the best, landing was not the best. Still wasn't the worst landing I've ever done. So.
I would agree with that. Yeah, that last little bit. Did you see how fast we were?
Yeah, like we were straight down.
So it was
the only way to keep that.
And that's fine. I mean, it's fine to have a steep approach. You just got to be ready for the, pretty quick and abrupt pull out.
Right.
And I said that wrong on the base. That was a cross control stall. That.
Oh, yeah, not expired. So.
Okay.
Alright. Parking brake is set.